and it's because of the draft of the players that came in. It's just not Caitlin Clark. It's Reese. We have so much talent out there that has been unrecognized, and I don't think we can just pin it on one player.
The latest WNBA season delivered a plot twist that no one saw coming, a powerful story of new beginnings, soaring potential, and the inevitable tension that change brings. At the heart of this unfolding drama is Caitlin Clark, a 22-year-old rookie from the American Midwest who burst onto the scene with a meteoric rise. In a league full of veteran talent and hard-fought legacies, Clark didn't just join the conversation, she redefined it. Caitlin Clark has been a force of nature, shattering records, electrifying arenas, and captivating audiences both new and old. Her presence has become a cultural moment. Time magazine crowned her Athlete of the Year, a title that cemented her as a defining figure in not just women's basketball but sports at large. Every Indiana Fever game became a spectacle, sold-out crowds, record-breaking TV viewership, and a surge in ticket sales. Clark became the magnet pulling attention to the league, a phenomenon that no one, not even the most optimistic fans, could have predicted. But where there is light, there is shadow. Instead of unanimous celebration for the WNBA's unprecedented boom, murmurs of discomfort began to rise. Some voices within the league hinted at unease, questioning the singular spotlight placed on Clark. One of the loudest critics came from Sheila Johnson, the owner of the Washington Mystics, who expressed concern that Clark's individual recognition overlooked the collective achievements of the league. Johnson argued that should have celebrated the entire WNBA or at least other standout stars like Angel Reese, a player whose talent and charisma are undeniable. Johnson's remarks, though perhaps well-intentioned, exposed a deeper tension. Beneath the surface lay an uncomfortable question: why Clark? Why now? And why was this 22-year-old rookie, who happens to be white, elevated so prominently in a league built on the tireless efforts of black athletes?
Couldn't they have put the whole WNBA on that cover and said, the WNBA is the league of the year because of all the talent that we have?
This criticism isn't just a simple reaction to Clark's success, it reveals a lingering bitterness and raises a crucial point. In a moment of extraordinary growth for the WNBA, why do some insist on challenging the Clark phenomenon instead of embracing it? Does this frustration stem from genuine concerns about equity, or is it a symptom of resistance to change? Sheila Johnson is no outsider to the WNBA. She has invested years of time, resources, and passion into the league's evolution. Yet her remarks reflect an underlying discomfort with Clark's rapid rise. By suggesting that focus on Clark could spark resentment or even racial divides, Johnson brings up a sensitive but valid topic, one that women's sports has long grappled with. Highlighting one star, she suggests, might diminish others. However, this perspective risks missing the forest for the trees. The rise of Caitlin Clark isn't about overshadowing anyone, it's about opening doors. Clark's impact acts as a gateway, drawing in fans who may never have noticed the WNBA otherwise. Once they're in, their attention doesn't stop at Clark, it spreads. Players like Angel Reese, whose own star power is undeniable, stand to gain from this newfound visibility. The rivalry between Clark and Reese is not a hindrance, it's an asset. Their college matchups already captured headlines, polarizing fans and drawing in viewers who otherwise ignored women's basketball. Now, with Clark playing for the Indiana Fever and Reese for the Chicago Sky, their battles on the professional stage add a compelling narrative to the WNBA. This kind of healthy rivalry fuels excitement, elevates the game, and brings attention to all players, not just two. And yet, instead of recognizing this shared prosperity, some voices have chosen to frame Clark's rise as a zero-sum game, as if her light dims others. This view ignores a fundamental truth: visibility in sports is not finite. Caitlin Clark's success isn't a spotlight stolen, it's a fire started, one capable of illuminating the entire WNBA. Before Clark's arrival, the WNBA was already on a steady upward climb. However, her presence accelerated this growth to unprecedented levels. Arenas are now filled, TV ratings are breaking records, and corporate sponsors are finally paying attention, signing major deals that once seemed out of reach. Clark has become a cultural phenomenon, securing multi-million-dollar endorsements and earning international recognition. Most notably, Clark was named one of Forbes' 100 most powerful women in the world, an achievement that speaks to her extraordinary influence. At just 22, she became the youngest athlete to make the list, a feat that, just a few years ago, would have been unimaginable for a WNBA player. This isn't just a win for Caitlin Clark, it's a milestone for women's sports as a whole. Yet, rather than seeing this as a collective victory, critics question why Clark alone received the recognition. Sheila Johnson's suggestion that the league or other players should have shared the spotlight may come from a place of fairness, but it risks minimizing what Clark has accomplished. Her success doesn't erase the achievements of others, it amplifies them. When one star shines bright, the entire constellation becomes visible. Clark herself hasn't shied away from these conversations. She has openly acknowledged the privileges she's received as a white woman in sports and has expressed deep respect for the black athletes who paved the way before her. Clark has made it clear that she doesn't want to be used as a wedge to diminish others. Her goal is collective growth, to help elevate the WNBA to new heights while remaining authentic and humble. The burden on Clark is significant. As a young rookie, she's been thrust into a spotlight that carries with it expectations, criticisms, and even unintended racial tensions. However, attacking Clark or diminishing her accomplishments won't solve these historical inequalities. Instead, the league's leadership has an opportunity to use this moment to amplify its athletes, both past and present. The WNBA stands at a crossroads. Caitlin Clark's rise isn't a threat, it's an opportunity, a trigger for transformative growth. League owners, sponsors, and veterans should seize this moment to celebrate the diverse talent within the WNBA. Instead of questioning why Clark's name appears in headlines, why not use her momentum to tell the broader story? Initiatives like documentaries, cross-team interviews, and events celebrating the league's pioneers can ensure that no player, past or present, is left behind. Clark's rocket may have taken off, but there's room for everyone aboard. Her success has provided a once-in-a-lifetime chance to elevate women's basketball to global recognition. If the league embraces this moment instead of resisting it, the WNBA can ensure its light shines brighter than ever, for every player, for every fan, and for generations to come.